Hi, Mrs. McTaggart. In this video I'm going to show you how to sketch a quadratic graph. These ones are generally a wee bit nicer because they are incomplete in the square form, so it's really easy to get your turning point. So I told wee Porky here this one isn't incomplete in the square form, but we can put it into that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the square in the bit above and I'm going to do it down the bottom here. So when you complete the square, a wee bit of a recap is you do x plus half of the middle term is 2, so it's x plus 2 all squared. You then take away whatever this number is, squared. So 2 squared is 4, so we take away 4, and then we go back and add on the bit at the end, which was a minus 14. So this gives us x plus 2 all squared minus 18. Now that means your turning point is to do with these numbers. Remember, that's your B, that's your C. And it's always the opposite of what's in the bracket. So plus 2 means your turning point is at minus 2. Minus 18 means down 18. So we've got a turning point at minus 2, minus 18. Now we have to decide, is this a smiley face or a sad face? Is it a minimum or a maximum? So because your x squared is positive, it means we've got a smiley face. So we have a minimum turning point. And then the y-intercept, to get the y-intercept, you know your x-coordinate is 0 because anything on the y-axis, x is 0. If you go back to your original equation and put in x is 0, you've got 0 plus 0 minus 14. And you might remember from a previous video that the y-intercept is really just a number bit at the end when it's out in full like that. So our y-intercept is at 0 minus 14. So I have to draw a smiley face with a turning point at negative 2, negative 18. So somewhere about here. That's going to cut the y-axis at negative 14. So maybe about there. Okay, so that's terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm drawing in my shape and then I'm going to go make my numbers fit the picture. So to mark on the diagram, what we need to label is a turning point. So the turning point is negative 2, negative 18. That looks a bit like a 4. So negative 2, negative 18, and it cut at minus 14. And they've not asked for where it cuts the x-axis, they've not asked the roots, so we're not going to do anything about that. That's all we are focusing on sketching today, is a turning point and y-intercept, okay? A second one, again, we need to complete the square, so it's just a wee bit of extra practice of doing that. So we've got x, take away, half of 6 is 3, so 3 all squared. 3 squared is 9, so you subtract 9, then you subtract 4. And this gives us x minus 3 all squared minus 13. Now, minus 3 means your turning point goes along 3, so it goes in the positive direction to positive 3. Negative 13 means it's down 13. And then again, x squared is positive in this one, so this is another minimum turning point. And your y-intercept is when x is 0. When x is 0, plug it into your equation up the top, you end up with 0, take away 0, take away 4. So y is negative 4. So your y-intercept is 0, negative 4. So I'm going to draw my set of axes. Oops, a daisy. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so here is my axis. My turning point is, where was it? It was 3, negative 13, so it's down in the bottom right somewhere, and it's going to cut at negative 4. So I'm going to make sure I just draw a smiley face down in that quarter. And that'll do me. So 3, negative 13 for my turning point, and negative 4 at my y-intercept. That's that one sketched. And then this last one, I've already got it and completed the square form to save us a wee bit of work in. Notice in this one though, look, this is different. It's got a negative in the front. That means we've got a sad face. So that means we have a maximum turning point this time. And your turning point, here's your B, here's your C. And remember, because it says negative 2, that means it's gone in the positive direction. So that is positive 2. And your C is down 8. So negative 8 there. And your y-intercept is when you plug in x is 0. This is a bit different, this one, okay? So we have to actually plug in 0 this time. So you end up with negative 0 take away 2 is just minus 2 squared take away 8. Now minus 2 squared is positive 4, but it's got a minus in front. So we've actually got minus 4 minus 8, which is minus 12. So I have a sad face somewhere at 2, negative 8. So it's going to be down in this quarter again. So I'm just going to draw a wee sad face. and there is 2, -8, and my y-intercept was -12. Okay, so that's us. That's me showing you how to sketch 3 different styles. Hopefully that's helped. Have a go yourself at some. Thank you. Bye.